Welcome back to another episode of Crypto Cliffnotes. What I'm going to be talking about today is the psychology of things coming into this crypto world. See, 90% of your success in any type of investing is going to come from the psychology part of things, right? And I really want you to instill in you, right? I want to distill in you guys the psychology of a true investor, having that long-term mindset coming into this crypto world, because there's a lot of FUD out there, right? And I'll explain to that you here very shortly. But there's a lot of things going on that's trying to alter your mind. It's trying to distill some fear into you. So the bigger players, right? So the big governments, so the big countries can get into play, right, and put themselves in position. But you want to be on their side as well, right? You want to understand the big players' mindset coming into this crypto world with understanding the cycles of the market, understanding, what's the real news, what's not real, right? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Real quick. We need to know what FUD is, right? We need to know what FUD is. FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, usually evoked intentionally in order to put a competitor at a disadvantage. Family, we are the competitors, right? We are the competitors that these governments, these big players want to put at a disadvantage so they can get more advantage to their ability, so they can get more positions in, so they can, buy up all the crypto, so they can, put themselves in a position to be in a trend before the thing's actually a trend, right? So being successful, right? So that's what FUD is. You must understand what FUD is, because that's what they want to do, right? That's what they want to do. They want to distill this fear into us so we stray away from the crypto world, right? We already know, which I'm going to go into here very shortly, that everything is moving to adopting Bitcoin and different cryptos all around the world. So Jonah, what are some examples of FUD? Look at Elon Musk, right? He's always talking about Bitcoin. He's always clowning Bitcoin, right? Oh, Tesla's not accepting Bitcoin, right? You heard about the FBI wanting to being able to hack into people's family. That's not true, right? When you hear about these rumors, right, that are against cryptocurrency, right, I want you to step back and take a look, right, at the long-term investment that you have in your cryptocurrencies. And if these rumors that you're hearing, if they are not affecting your long-term investment, then it's not really a thing, right? It's not really should be a thing in your mind, just because you have that long-term mindset, thinking 2, 3, 4 years down the line. And I'll actually give you guys some proof on some things that will show you that this thing is going long-term. When I'm talking about, these different countries, these different things happening for cryptocurrency that's going to benefit cryptocurrency long-term, right? I want you to really understand, ignore the rumors, but accept the facts, right? Be aware of the rumors, be aware of the things that they're saying that is going on, but really focus on the facts, because like I said, as an investor, you have that long-term mindset. So, just transitioning into, who's actually adopting all these different cryptocurrencies. Look at El Salvador, right? El Salvador becomes the first country to officially accept Bitcoin as a legal tender. Family, this is huge, right? This also goes into Nigeria, right? Nigeria talking about adopting cryptocurrency. The Central Bank of Nigeria, Governor Godwin, I don't know how to say that, is confident about crypto and is looking into it, declared that Bitcoin will become life in Nigeria soon. Family, not even just El Salvador, not even just Nigeria, but places like Argentina, right? An Argentinian company, Mercado Libre, is the largest e-commerce platform in Latin America, acquired $7.8 million in Bitcoin within the first quarter of 2021, right? And that's from an SEC report, right? That just, trickles right down to our country, family. Wells Fargo, right? Wells Fargo now into crypto. Wells Fargo believes that cryptos have gained stability and viability, right, as an asset and have decided to add their own cryptocurrency strategy for wealthy clients. Family, they're already developing strategies just like stocks, right? Just like stock investments for cryptocurrency. So a big player, right? Everyone knows who Mark Cuban is, the Dallas Mavericks owner, right? He was on Shark Tank as well, right? On Twitter, he revealed Mavericks would be happy to accept Cardano. If you guys follow our YouTube streams, right, we always talk about Cardano, how it's going to be a big project. If payment processor BitPay would allow it to accept it, right? So honestly, family, honestly, I really want you to understand, right? I really want you to understand that these things that are happening, these different countries, these different companies, these different institutions adopting cryptocurrency is going to push the price of cryptocurrency higher. If you look back in 2017, 2018, 2019, all the way up until now, big players were not coming into play as they are right now. So you can only really imagine the price is really going to be in the next 3 to 5 years, family. 3 to 5 years. I can see Bitcoin, right? Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I definitely can see Bitcoin being $1 million plus. So let's take it back, right? Let's take it back to history, right? Let's go back to history class real quick, right? 5 years from today, right? 5 years from today, one Bitcoin was worth $526, right? One Ethereum was worth $12.35. One Litecoin was worth $4.61. One Ripple, one XRP, was worth a half a cent. And one Stellar was not even a little, it was a little bit more than half a cent, right? So really understanding, right? I'm gonna take a look at the prices of the market right now. Bitcoin, right? Let's transition back real quick. Bitcoin 526 to now, 5 years from now, over $36,000. Ethereum over $2,500. Let's see, Ripple XRP over 87 cents. Stellar, right? Stellar, I think if I'm not mistaken, let me just check real quick. Stellar is around 35 cents, right? So understand, family, understand the people that succeed in this market, the people that really see the best gains in this market are the people that are holding long term, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. Now, diving a little bit deeper, right? Diving a little bit deeper, let's go into Bitcoin, right? Let's go into Bitcoin, the mother lord of them all, right? The one that really started this up and running so all the other cryptocurrencies could come into play as well, right? Bitcoin, August 2010, 6 cents. June 2011, $30. And then it dropped down at the end of that year to $2. April 2013, $230, dropped back down mid-year or, a month later or 2 months, 3 months later, down to $67. From November 2013 to 1100, right? Back down 2 years ago or 2 years later to $180. And then December 2017, that's when it made its first big run up to $19,535. And then back down, right, a year later, back down to 3,400, right? Went back up, made another push up, right? Nice little $5,000 push up to 9,000, right? Then back last year, right, about around this time, March, right, 3,800. And now look at it now. All right, over $36,000. It cracked all the way up to 62K, right? 62K. So I really want to distill this long term in you guys. Now I really want to talk about, market cycles, right? Market cycles, the psychology of a market cycle, right? Now, if you look where it first starts at disbelief and then it works your way up to euphoria, right? That was from 3K, the beginning of last year, up until, the beginning of this year, right? For a year, we had that disbelief all the way up to euphoria, right? And then we had that big drop down, right? We had that big drop down about a little bit over 50%, right? We had major, major denial, major panic, right? A bunch of people were angry, right? You hear the news about, oh my gosh, Tesla's not accepting Bitcoin. Different countries are banning cryptocurrency, banning Bitcoin, right? But we got to understand, right? We got to understand this is a cycle. The market is not always going to just go straight up, family, right? The market is never going to go straight up. So me personally, if you look to the right side of this market cycle, family, I do believe we're in the depression stage, right? I do believe we're around the depression and disbelief stage where people are just on the fence right now of, okay, what do I do? Am I buying? Am I selling? Right? A lot of people ask me all the time, should I sell? No, you should not sell. As an investor, you should not sell. If you believe, right, that these markets are going to continue up, which I do long term, whether it takes 4, 5, 6, 7 years, I'm willing to wait that long, right? I'm willing to wait that long because a real investor does not hold for a month, for 2 months. They hold for years on years on years, family, right? And just like I said, like I showed you before, we look at Bitcoin from before, right? We look at Bitcoin from before, from 6 cents to 30 cents to $2 to 230 to 67 to 1100 to 180 to almost 20,000, and then back down to 3 grand, right? And then you look at it now, it cracked up to 60, right? So understanding these market cycles, right? A healthy bull market, meaning a healthy up market, an uptrend market, right? There has to be a nice retracement, right? The bigger the height, the bigger the retracement, right? So I really want to instill that into you guys, understanding these markets work in a cycle. So with that all being said, right? To really be a successful investor, you have to be willing to go through the bear markets. You have to be willing to go through the complacency, the anxiety, the denial, the panic. You have to be willing to go through that, right? To really learn how to master your emotions in these markets. Because like I said, I gave you guys plenty of proof to understand that long term with these big banks, these big institutions, these other countries adopting cryptocurrency all around the world, that long term, that's going to push price up with cryptocurrency. So while price is lower, I'm not telling you, oh, go buy the dip, go buy this. But honestly, family, right, you have to think outside the box. What are these big players doing when markets are dropping? Right? And then you have to also look, right, at this fake news, at this FUD that's trying to keep you from buying cryptocurrency. You have to look at it. It's okay. Is it going to affect my long-term investment? And if it's not, right, don't be scared, right? Don't be scared, right? Being scared in the market, if the market's crashing, it's going the opposite way. You were up 50 to 100+% on your cryptocurrency investment, and now you're down 40, 50%, right? You have to understand, right? Being scared is investor immaturity, right? Immaturity. Sorry, I don't get paid for that. I don't get paid for spelling. I don't get paid for sounding out words. Right? Immaturity. Right? And if we're emotional when the markets are going the opposite way, if we're being upset, we're getting angry, that means one of two things. You're either over leveraging or you really value money that much, right? You're focused on only the money when you should be really focused on other things, right? So I hope you guys got some value from this video. I hope you guys really apply what I just gave you, because this stuff can take you very, very far, understanding that the psychology of things is 90% of your success when it comes to these markets.